Hey guys, it's Lima and Jose, and welcome to a new marathon on the channel. Today we're going to be doing the Treyarch Zombies marathon, and today I'm going to be reviewing Nacht Der Untoten. Nacht Der Untoten, the first ever zombies map to be created. It's not only my first ever zombies map, but it's one of my first gaming experiences as a whole. Now let me give you guys a little history of Nacht Der Untoten and how it came to be. So World at War was a complete fucking train wreck. And I don't mean how it played. No, I mean the Treyarch team was literally dying making this game. Their last game, Call of Duty 3, was fucking terrible for them since they only had 9 months to make that game. So Treyarch wanted to make something to turn heads, to make people notice them as a company that makes amazing games. They tried their best with everything and they were almost done with the game. Now, how did zombies get created? Well, some programmers decided to make it for fun. I'm not joking. They got a map from multiplayer, stripped it down, added fog, and created models of zombies. That's it. Treyarch looked at this and thought of it as a laughing stock to the company. It was a joke. So much of a joke that they didn't even want to add it to the game. However, they just decided to add it as a little Easter egg that you get for completing the campaign. Basically, zombies was a massive mistake that should have never been made. They had zero marketing for this mode. Zero. It's not even in the goddamn cover for the game. Yet, zombies became a hit with fans, and people were actually enjoying their joke of a mode. This surprised them because zombies was a kind of a stupid mode for a game about World War II. I remember seeing the cutscene for the very first time and feeling so fucking scared that it was as if I never felt fear before. Now, did I enjoy it? Well, let me just say that I have immense nostalgia for this map, and I'm gonna try my best to judge it critically, but if I don't, then I'm sorry. Also, there's not gonna be a story section because there is literally zero fucking story for this map. Did you really think Treyarch would make a story for a mode that they didn't even want to add? Anyway, let's get started. The visuals are kind of tricky to talk about. Nacht Der Untoten has 3 versions of its maps: World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 3. Let me talk about how the map looks itself rather than the graphics of the game that it's in. The map is a tiny bunker, and wow, is it horrifying. There's fog everywhere outside, which makes zombies coming out of it just terrifying. The atmosphere of Nacht Der Untoten was the first we've seen of zombies, and it was a success. It creeps you out. It's fear-inducing. And trust me, at age 5, I always played this game at nighttime, which was a mistake, by the way. There's even guns chalked on the wall that you can buy, and there are more doors in this place. Once you buy this door that has the word help spelled over it, beyond that door is a mysterious box. The box is quite literally the only light that you really get in this place, and it makes sense. The mystery box is usually your savior since it gives you weapons, so its light is sort of a symbol of hope. And I just look at that fucking moon. That shit is beautiful, but it's also giant. I mean, is a moon supposed to be that big? Also, these zombies can break through bricks. What? Now let's talk about the Black Ops 1 remaster. It looks so much better than the original. They got everything I like visually about World at War, and they improved upon it by the fuckload. Look at this. It's so dark. The outside looks so beautiful. The moon looks beautiful. The box has even more light, so it adds even more to the symbol of hope that I was talking about. Another difference is that there's a mule kick machine in the corner of spawn. It's a behemoth of a cola machine and has green aura surrounding it. Now, the Black Ops 3 remaster, this is the one with the most differences for sure. The lighting actually matches the inside better than I thought, but the outside looks terrible. It's not as foggy as the last one, so you can actually see what's ahead of you, and it goes against what Nacht Der Untoten was supposed to be, in my opinion. It was supposed to be a dark, creepy map with barely any light. They even ruined the moon. How do you do that? They also added a Gobblegum machine and a Wonder Fist machine, which once again gave it some extra light. The box doesn't look like a messiah sent from God anymore. Sometimes my friends won't even notice that it's there to begin with. The Black Ops 3 remaster has some ups and downs with the visuals, but I definitely think Black Ops 1 has the better lighting. Now let's talk about the zombies. How do they look? They look exceptionally creepy, especially on the World at War engine. They have black clothing with red swastikas on their arms, which indicates that they were part of the Nazi regime. And they also have glowing yellow eyes, which, believe it or not, ties into the story later on. The zombies look perfect for a World War II game, and they just have that creepy look, you know? The zombies look pretty much the same in the remasters, so moving on. Now we have the humans that you play as in World at War, and they are literally just models from the multiplayer. Just regular World War II soldiers. The Black Ops 3 remaster has new characters, but I won't talk about them until we get to Shino Numa. Another thing I can talk about visually are the power-ups that the zombies drop when they die. I'm going to talk about my favorite one first, and that is max ammo. It has a green, shiny light emanating from it, and in the middle is the symbol of the power-up, which is an ammo mag. Upon seeing this, you most likely already thought that this thing would give you ammo that you need, and I love it. The next one is insta-kill, and the symbol is a skull. This isn't a bad symbol, it does the job, and it kind of makes sense since the power-ups let you insta-kill zombies with one shot, and if you have no idea what it does, then they got you covered. When you pick it up, it has its name on the bottom, plus a timer letting you know how long it's gonna last. Wow, this is really the first zombies map, isn't it? The next power-up is double points. The symbol is a 2 with an X right next to it. It's straight to the point, I like it. And again, there's a timer at the bottom. The next one, the nuke power-up. It's literally a nuke, I mean, look at it. The design is amazing, and the zombies burning from it just looks so satisfying. In the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3 remaster, however, they added a new power-up called Carpenter. It has the symbol of a hammer, which makes sense since it repairs all the windows in the map. We also got the guns in World at War, and they look old school, which matches the game perfectly. But there's a gun in the box. A cool gun. A gun that's never been seen before, and has been a staple in zombies ever since this map. I'm talking about the ray gun. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It literally looks like a toy gun. I love it. It's red with some green on the sides. Compared to every World War II gun that's in this game, the ray gun is dramatically different from all of them. It even shoots literal green rays. That's just awesome, bro. In the Black Ops 1 remaster, they added another cool gun into the map, which is the lovely Thunder Gun. It looks like a blow dryer, which sounds stupid, but trust me, it matches the weapon very perfectly. And the reload for this gun, I mean, look at that thing. What kind of ammo does this thing use? Black Ops 1 also added these cute little monkey toys that you've probably seen at least once in your life in a toy store or something, except it has dynamite attached to the back of the monkey. And the Black Ops 3 remaster added another cool gun to the list, the Ray Gun Mark II. Imagine if the Ray Gun looked like a rifle. Bam, Ray Gun Mark II. It shoots burst bullets, which looks satisfying, and you put some kind of chip into the gun for it to reload. Visually, this zombies map does a good job. It has a dark, spooky atmosphere, which helps since it's a World War II setting, and the lights from the things that benefit you, like the power-ups in the mystery box, helps give some needed light in a map that's very, very dark. The sound in this map is creepy. Very creepy. Creepy enough to give little 5-year-old Jose nightmares for days. I mean, this is what you hear when you start the map in the World at War version. Is that supposed to be a zombie laughing or something? That is terrifying, bro. And they wanted to scare people with this first impression? They won. The zombie groans are unnerving. Sometimes they are just little moans here and there. And then sometimes they are loud as fuck. Now what about the soundtrack? This map has to have some music, right? Well, kinda. When a round ends, it has a sick beat as if you just accomplished something. But when you start another round, it has unsettling music, as if something worse than the last round is gonna happen. Besides that, the only music you're gonna get is through a little side Easter egg. If you knife this radio, it plays some music, and it's different every time you knife it. I like them. They're a fun addition for when you're bored. I really like the upbeat one. It uplifts you in a way, and I love crouch dancing to it. I like these songs. I definitely think that it helps Nacht Der Untoten shine in other departments that's not strictly gameplay. Here we go, the very fucking skinny meat and bones of Nacht Der Untoten, the gameplay. Now the gameplay is different with every remaster. They always add new shit that gives you something else to do besides killing zombies. For the bare bones World at War version, the OG of the zombies community, it has little to nothing except kill the zombies. You kill zombies, they get points to open doors and hit the box for a better weapon. You spawn in with a shitty pistol that after round 2 can barely even damage the zombies, let alone kill them. However, you can melee the zombies with a knife. But this sucks in the World at War engine. You see, the zombies die from the knife depending on what round it is. So if it's round 5, it takes 5 knife hits to kill a zombie. If you're on round 20, it's 20 knife hits. The problem with the knife is that it sticks you to the zombie, so you can't run away fast enough, and it gives a zombie an amazing chance to kill you. 2 hits from the zombie and you're down, and these bitches hit fast as fuck, so the knife after round 1 is basically useless. The best thing that you can do to survive so you can get to the goddamn box to begin with is to buy these chalk guns off the wall that give you a weapon. They actually help you out until you can finally get a better one out of the mystery box. Speaking of the mystery box is the best thing in this game because it can give you a really good gun or a piece of shit. It's all luck on what you're gonna get, so it's basically gambling. Pay 950 points for a chance to get a good gun or a bad gun. This is literally the only thing you're gonna be buying in this map because there is nothing else. There's an upstairs that you can buy where you can just camp out and have a better chance of survival, but it can fuck you up as well since you're in a corner. And don't even think of opening this stair up if you want to camp. Trust me, you won't last 1 round in this fucking camping spot if you do that. It just adds even more zombies than usual and it will be the death of you. But there's something that is really cool about this box. Something that you can get, and that, my friends, is the good old ray. The ray gun is the best weapon in this game, bar none. It annihilates any zombie, and if you use it right, it can guarantee a high round for you. The ray gun is considered a wonder weapon. Now, what is a wonder weapon? A wonder weapon is basically the best gun in the whole map. At least it's supposed to be. However, it has one fatal flaw that makes it a make or break it weapon for the player. One shot from this thing near your feet, or shoot it at a zombie that's extremely close to you, you're dead. The ray gun can damage the player, and that is not a good thing, especially if you're a camper and you get cornered. This gun is what I like to call a training gun, which means you have to get a whole crowd of zombies and just shoot the fuck out of them. But because of how close quarter this map is, it's almost impossible to do a good train of zombies. But I will say, getting the ray gun on this map, oh my god, getting the ray gun on this map, it is impossible. This thing has like a 1% chance of showing up in that fucking box. You know how many hits it took me? And I only got it once. Once! About 3 hours of gameplay and I got that shit once from the box. That is not what you're supposed to do, buddy. Honestly, the best chance that you have of surviving this game if you don't have the ray gun are the power-ups that the zombies can drop randomly. There's max ammo that refills your ammo on both your guns. I love it. It's a lifesaver if you have no ammo in your shit at all. The amount of times that max ammo saved my life is nothing to scoff at. There's double points, which doesn't save your life, but it does give you double points so you have even more chances to hit the box and get the ray gun. There's insta-kill where all the zombies are 1 shot and 1 knife. I love this on higher rounds because sometimes, especially in World at War, it's the reason why you're lasting this long. And finally, there's the nuke power-up, where it kills all the zombies that spawned in. Again, it is a high round weapon, but the problem with it is that you don't get any points for it at all. So on lower rounds, you kind of want to avoid the nuke at all costs so you can get them points for the box. But it's very clutch on high rounds, so I like it. Overall, the original Nacht Der Untoten is just broken. World at War wasn't made to have a zombie mode. So it feels like a prototype rather than a thought out mode made by people who wanted this mode to succeed. It feels bare bones. It feels like a mess. It feels rushed. However, I do respect it for starting zombies. But now, let's talk about the remasters and if they made this map a lot more replayable. The Black Ops 1 remaster. Does this one improve upon the original? Well, yes sir, it did. Number 1, the Black Ops 1 engine is just 10 times better automatically than the World at War engine. The knifing is fast as fuck, barely even a second, so I don't even have to be forced to use a wall weapon anymore. Also, the rounds are faster, which just helps, because in the first few rounds of the original, it was a slog. They just walked so slow to the fucking window. Can you move any faster, buddy? Also, I feel like the Black Ops 1 version has more zombies, which equals more points. It's just weird. I feel more zombies spawn in each round when I compare it to the original. I love it, I love it, I love it. Number 2, a new wonder weapon.
Can it be the DG3?
Alongside the ray gun, you have the thunder gun. The thunder gun is a masterpiece of a weapon, but since we're not in Black Ops 1 yet, I'm gonna go ahead and keep what it does a little secret for now, okay? The monkey bombs are awesome because when you throw them, they just distract all the zombies, and then it comes with a giant explosion. Perfect, I never loved monkeys one day in my life before. Number 3, Mule Kick. But for this map, I actually think Mule Kick is the perfect perk. It gives you an extra weapon so you can have a total of 3 weapons instead of 2. It works well and it gives you an incentive to waste your points on something that's not just a fucking box over and over until you got a ray gun or a thunder gun. Number 4, the game is in a glitchy mess. I'm looking at you, World at War. World at War wasn't made for zombies, so it felt like you had to be some sort of engineer to play this game right. Over time, it just didn't hold up. But Black Ops 1 ages like fine wine. It was great to play. And not only that, but the guns are a whole lot better. The World at War guns felt unusable because they were severely underpowered, but these guns are in the middle of overpowered and underpowered. It feels right to have. Overall, Black Ops 1 was a giant surprise. I'm glad I played it. The Black Ops 3 remaster, while very fun in its own right, is still kind of weird to me. It takes away the fun challenge of Black Ops 1 since they added gobblegums and perks to the map, And another Wonder Weapon, the Ray Gun Mark II. I don't really like the Ray Gun Mark II because it's a burst and has shitty ammo. It's basically a shitty version of the Ray Gun 1. The only good thing I can say about it is that it doesn't have any splash damage. But the overpoweredness of Black Ops 3 really makes this map a little too easy for my liking. I like the fun challenge that BO1 had. I mean, it was so easy. I made it to round 35 with my friend Alex. 35 on Nacht Der Untoten. Do you see what I'm talking about? Black Ops 3 also had amazing guns. Probably too amazing. Black Ops 1 had really good guns, yes. But Black Ops 3 had guns that just were super overpowered, especially if it had attachments on them. World at War was a little too hard. Black Ops 3 was a little too easy. So all in all, I gotta say the Black Ops 1 version wins. It was nice to come back to a classic, but I gotta say, guys, the World at War version didn't exactly hold up as much as I thought it would. It feels like a prototype, an unfinished product. It didn't feel like they put their heart and soul into this map, and I get it. It was a mistake to begin with. They definitely improved upon this with future maps, but if you want love and care put into a map, play the Black Ops 1 remaster. It's a fun challenge that feels fair, and the system feels perfect. Black Ops 3 is also a good one, but it was a little too easy for my liking, but maybe for new players, it could possibly be the start of a new series for them. Overall, Nacht Der Untoten gets a 6 in the World at War version, a 9 in the Black Ops 1 version, and an 8 in the Black Ops 3 version. Well, guys, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. Sorry, Nacht Der Untoten, you weren't as fun as I remembered, but the BO1 version was pretty fucking Gucci. I'm just like, it was good. It was good. The next one I'm gonna be reviewing is Barucht. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and watch it in the newest video. I'll see you guys in the newest review. Peace.